Hello and welcome to the Gauge Look, and we're back with our themed roleplay campaign of Settra and the Throne of Souls. So, let's have an update of where we are. Bearing in mind we're attempting to get 10,000 souls for each race within the Warhammer world, or in this Warhammer world. Oh, look at this. The Radius mod has been updated to incorporate some new background. Anyway, so we're at 7,614 Tomb Kings, we're at 0 Vampiric, 4,786 greenskins. In fact, I'm not going to say which ones are 0. So 4,786 greenskins, 2,936 humans. And on top of that, we have a legendary Lord Soul of Arcan. That's just one at the moment. We may get more of Arcan souls. Our primary goal is to get 10,000 souls, but also to get Altdorf, the capital of Ophuan, and Hixoatl. And that is our theme for this. And bearing in mind, we're also reading fan fiction out in between each turn, just to give something a little bit extra, to make it a little bit more interesting. I'm quite enjoying the story as well. There is a few grammatical errors and so forth, but the chap that wrote it did admit to that. And obviously it's fan fiction, it's very good. Somebody's done that for themselves. It does make it a little bit awkward to read live, though. I don't normally read quite the way I have been reading, so sorry about that. I know some of you find it quite funny. I have tried to tone down my accent a little bit. I have had a few private messages suggesting that I roll my R's a wee bit too much. But that is my accent, but I will try and tone it a wee bit. Okay. Settra. Settra doesn't serve, you're absolutely right. So, I think we're just on a mission to kill everybody, really, aren't we? So I think we just recruited a new army, actually, if I remember rightly, over here, didn't we? We don't... Yeah, so we're at full army limit. You're recruiting. We have a proper second army here. Although it's still very basic, isn't it? Are we wanting to probably get some better... What will this give me? It's pretty strong, but... Oh, we're about to get you Shatti, that's right. I think what I'll do is actually get rid of some of these. You're going to need... This is my main backup army, so to speak. So, is that Skeleton Chariot? Get another Skeleton Chariot. And get another Archer. And I believe I have a fourth army just roving up here, which will definitely need some upgrades. But currently we're doing okay with this guy. He's just raiding away. Making quite a lot of money for us, actually. And I think we're allied with these guys, aren't we? We're neutral. Are we trading with you?
Aye.
We're not.
Aye. Let's hear what you have to say.
You're going to need to start trading with me soon, or I'm not going to be interested in keeping you alive. Of course, I have left it on an end turn situation, as I am prone to do. So what we'll do in the next turn is we will send Settra to the Eye of the Panther, and we'll send King... I'm going to rename you because I can't say your name. What can we call him right now? Jack One Eye. Obviously, if anybody has better names, please let me know. We are getting a fair few views on this series, actually, so I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I know it's a little bit different from a normal Let's Play, but I like adding a little bit of theme and roleplay into it. Anyway, let's end turn and I will start up the story again. What I'll do is I'll try and read a paragraph at a time, even if that's slightly less than a turn or slightly more. That has been the suggestion to me, and I think you're right. I think that makes sense. So, bathed in the ruddy glow of torchlight, Tahira stood still with her arms outstretched. A trio of skeletal slaves had removed the ceremonial garb upon her body and replaced it with her armour. The first were a series of 8 pieces of armour which resembled the bracers she wore upon her forearms. The second pair were clasped between her shoulder and elbows, the third going around her shins and the last being clasped around her desiccated thighs. Then they had placed her hauberk of leather and gilded bronze discs, which covered much of her shoulder and the upper torso, and finally her gorget, her mask and headdress, all of which protected her neck, the top of her head with gilded plates, and her face was covered in shining ivory. She was then handed her bow and quiver of arrows. Each of them were blessed by the goddess Asaph. Finally came her most prized belonging, her silver sword. She then began to fondly remember how the sword came into her possession. Okay, and there we go. And there's a new chapter after that. As you probably guess, it's a little bit of a... It's in italics, or italics if you prefer. Of, I believe it looks like the history of the sword. So we'll start on that on the next turn. Might try and read all that actually in one turn. This is quite interesting. I always questioned why I wasn't reading official sort of Black Library stuff, and I do own some books. Far more fantasy books than 40k books. The problem I have is I can't necessarily read out anything that is copyrighted. Even fan fiction itself probably wouldn't get done by copyright, but I thought it was polite to ask the author, just from fanfiction.net, which is a very good website if you're into anything like that. Just to be polite, basically. So, I never looked at what was going on there. Okay, Settra. You can't quite make it, can you? Although you've got a decent distance there. Still don't have an exceptional army, which I find problematic. In fact, we've still got quite a crap army. Yeah, you know what? You get a flock of Juf as well. It's very helpful. And you can now get Ushati, which is nice. I think what we will do though is we'll get that there because we don't want to lose anything. We probably will go down the cavalry route as well here. I don't think I'll save up for that. It's going to take too long. You are recruiting. When do you cross the border? We'll just keep heading north. This guy's kind of exploring for us as well. Hopefully nobody will attack us because it's really not a strong army. That's fine. And what have you got, Gorgazan? I'm not really at war with anybody other than down here, am I? Oh, I'm at war with the last defenders. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, that's interesting. I think I'm at peace with the Skaven generally as well. You are raiding my land, which bothers me, I must admit. Okay, who would trade with me? Who would I be interested? I would like to trade with you guys.
Doubtful. Don't think so.
You're gonna have to be careful, guys. I do want to trade with you because I need to make money, but there's only so much crap I'll take from you.
Bow before the rightful lords of the realm, and you insult me.
You're all pushing your luck.
Smiles.
And I would like to try and get to this army soon. That's down here, so I can get the book off the gash. Because it gives me canopic jars. Anyway, it was during the middling years of the reign of Athaf I that Tahira, fourth child to the king of Kasabar, had been a part of the expedition to the west. She had learned well the ways of war in youth. The expedition was also a diplomatic mission meant to foster alliances with desert tribes and to collect tribute from its barbarian people. Thus, in many ways, this expedition had been a rite of passage for her. During their travel, they had run afoul of the tribes of desert goblins that fought against the human tribes. Many of her companions were slain, and they had been forced to move off course from their intended path. When their expedition supplies began to run out, many deserted in the night. Eventually only Tahira herself remained. She wandered the desert, waiting for death to claim her, whether it be from thirst, starvation, or the tribes of goblins that still hounded her. Eventually she came upon a strange group of creatures who were tall, slender, and pale-skinned. Their armour shone like silver, and their garments were white like the clouds of a clear sky. The Pale Ones were fighting a group of goblins she had recognised as ones who had attacked her expedition. With a roar of vengeance, she attacked the goblins who were occupied with their battle against the Pale Ones. Her Kopesh split the arteries and severed the limbs of the Greenskins. Her fury had granted her a maddened strength and speed, but it had also made her reckless. She didn't notice the blade from the goblin chieftain until it was too late. The sword had pierced her flesh, and she fell into Sarian's embrace. She was not sure about what happened after. Her memories had been hazy, but she remembered seeing faces that were both beautiful and yet haunting at the same time. She remembered seeing a white tower, a ship with the head of an eagle, and a banner of a fiery bird. Very interesting. Top knots are gone. No! Oh, we're going to get a cheeky battle here. In fact, this is more than a cheeky battle. This is quite a big battle. This isn't a siege, is it? Can't be, because there's no options. They have only one cavalry unit, so that's very helpful. No artillery, And not even many archers. Okay, Settra the Imperishable. Let us blacken the sand with their black blood. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Sure. Oh, I do love the Egyptians. Man, I really need some better units though. Better infantry units. I've got Tomb Guard and I've got these guys who are pretty decent as well. Need to remember actually that my infantry are more or less just on par with their basic infantry as well, so not to get too carried away. I'm going to try the slightly different strategy this time. Okay, War Sphinx. We'll get you to charge out as soon as. In fact, I'll just get you in the middle right now. Get you lot on the left flank, you lot on the right flank. Don't really need to worry too much about using these guys. Okay, that's fine. You're pretty fast actually, and you have Vortex, so let's get you. Can't wait to get you in a War Sphinx. I've still not decided on whether to use the Chariot of the Gods or not, but we will see. So let us have a go. Settra the Imperial. Oh, this thing's amazing, you know. Okay, what sort of range do you have? 150 meters? It's not bad. It's gone. Okay, you can get back. One, come the other way. Of course you're going the wrong way. Okay, flock. I wish I could get Hierotep. Yeah, what's it? Hierophant Ketep? Be amazing. Are you really charging me? I'd rather you didn't fire on that. That's a waste. Okay, well, Settra, go for him. Just walk, though. Just walk. Seems a bit strange, to be honest. Okay. You guys just walk forward. You guys also just walk forward. I mean, the general's going to die in a second. It's a shame, a little bit odd. Stick a Vortex right there if you can, bud. Come on, cast it. Nice. It's all about gaining souls, and that is doing well. Okay, you get caught up in there. You cast that. You guys go after that. I bet I've been caught out here, haven't I? No, I've not. You guys go cast that. How you doing, buddy? Very well, I think. Decent power reserve. Oh, you are getting a pummeling. And your physical resistance should now be over 100. 90%. You're going to need help. So if you can get in there, you go after that. Etc. You also go there. Stick that on them. Okay, you come over there. Flock of Juve, you're being mad. It's a messy battle. Not sure about my tactics. Go for that. Oh, I think you'll be okay. You can go after him, please. Still hate my Necrotech, but until I get something better to replace it with, doesn't matter. Come on, guys, get in there. You do look awesome. I'm doing a lot of damage there as well. Need you guys over here. Actually not doing that well there. In fact, you guys go help out there. Can you? You're actually holding up pretty well considering. Okay, you go there, you go there. Let's have a wee look at this charge, shall we? Come on, Skeleton Spearman, do it for your bones. That was terrible. Wasn't even a joke. Hey, there's Sir General. Oh. I'll be them broken, I imagine. Yep, indeed. Just got their archers chasing me around now. Settra, if you can go chase their archers. That's it, really. Come across there. You just go after anyone, really. You also go after that. Settra. Yep, that's it done. So this was a settlement battle, so we'll get quite a lot of kills here. And there's more humans for the throne. Humans. I'll have a wee look. Presumably it'll just be all of them, won't it? I always get confused on this one. We need some more Bretonnian blood. I think Bretonnian blood is a bit richer than Empire blood, so that's nice. Some nice peasants' bodies as well. Settra the Imperishable. Okay, so they lost 2,683 souls. Very nice. Let's occupy it. Man's Ruin. Kill them all, kill them all. Their fate goals were recognised, their own, if indeed they exist. Nice. Okay, Necrotect. Still don't think much of you. Okay, so I would like an Imshakti. Can I get rid of one of these guys? And if I can recruit them, and I would probably like to get rid of the Skeleton Chariots as well. So, there we go. That is going to be more like it. It's going to take a few turns, unfortunately, but whilst we're here, diamonds. I suppose let's do growth. How are you doing? Almost. Kemri. Yeah, let's go for the cavalry. What about you lot? What are you doing here? You're really starting to annoy me, this lot here. Okay, tell you what, you go for that. And if you also go for some skeleton chariots. It's more like it. Oh. Weapons. Melee strength. Weapon strength. And what do I need to get my regeneration armor? That's also very good. I just need spices and 200 jars. I'm sure I've got spices somewhere here, don't I? Yeah, it's there. So we'll go for that, and 200 jars will come. Okay, let's try and trade with the dwarves again. I kind of like the idea of having the dwarves on my team.
What can the Dawi do for you on this? I don't think so.
Why not, though?
Nah. Won't happen.
You're really pushing it, lads. Really, really pushing it.
One rag.
What about you lot? You're actually
The
friendly
lady
with me as
grants
well.
you safe passage in these lands.
Trade agreement?
Peasants, what? I am no churl.
'Cause trade is going to probably make me more money, I reckon, than anything else.
Unliving, march. Make way.
I think I'll go up into the Empire territory. What do you have? Do you have anything? No. Do you have any extra raiding? Nope. So it might be worthwhile actually having a look at what you can recruit.
My will be done.
So we're going to need to stick you on in camp, or is it? So, I'll probably keep you there for a wee while, actually. What we'll do, though, is we'll get you a couple of these guys. And we'll get rid of them. We'll get rid of them because they're rubbish. I'll probably get you the horse archers because of your bonuses. You just stay like that. That will diminish my income somewhat. Anyway, let us go to the next turn. Start on our, or continue on our story. By the time she recovered her senses, she had been found by one of the nomadic tribes who had allied with the Blessed Land. The nomads told her that she was first found by the Silver Princes who nursed her back to health and had left her in the care of the tribe. The Silver Princes had then left her some supplies and one of their swords, which remained in her possession. Years later, she would organise a campaign against the goblins.
Know that you will never achieve such majesty.
Hello, Queek. They want to pay me to be in a military alliance. Where are they? They're over here then, aren't they? Okay. Sure. Keep the lizards away from me at the moment. Okay. Years later, she would organise a campaign against the goblins. Her army slew many of the foul vermin, and they would secure alliances of more tribes who would pay tribute to the Nehekarans. She had also sought out the Silver Princes again. She wanted to thank them for saving her, but her search for them had proven fruitless. Okay, we'll leave it there until the next turn, and we're back into the story. I am quite looking forward to the Chaos being murdered by the Tomb Kings. Wish there was a little bit more lore about that in the actual Warhammer universe. Not sure how I feel about an alliance with Tweak, but it'll serve just now. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I do challenge you. Let's try one more time.
What? Honor to your ancestors. No.
God, you are proving a pain in the backside, my friend. What else have we got going on here? Now you have stopped raiding me, that's interesting. Black Pyramid of the Gash. Oh, it'll be exciting when we get there. Okay, I think that's another quick end turn actually. We are not doing anything with Fury, we're just recruiting slowly, which is fine. And you'll be done... oh no, you won't quite be done next turn. That is a shame. I probably messed up. I could have actually had them finished next turn, but I didn't set it up properly, of course. Oh. Is that Arcan? No, it's Hatep. We will come for you. Don't you worry. We're starting to become mighty. Okay, let's enter. Sheathing the sword into its scabbard, she called for Asim to accompany her. Our skeletal slaves had informed her that the Tomb Herald was already waiting by her chariot. The Tomb Queen swiftly moved towards the section of her pyramid where the chariots and cavalry elements of her army rested. She remembered the incredulity of the Necrotect Finuku when she had asked that her tomb would also contain proper resting quarters for her soldiers, servants, slaves and horses. All the rage and fashion at the time had been about having an army buried along with the deceased king or queen and to be buried with vast amounts of wealth in the same chamber. She fondly remembered the Necrotect saying, "If you wish to build a palace to actually live in, you should ask an architect." What a douche. That wasn't in the story. She found Asim standing watch by her chariot. A group of skeletal slaves had tended to the wheels and polished the metal. The Tomb Herald saluted her once more. She gave him a formal bow and took her place upon the back of the chariot, while Asim himself drove. The skeletal horse which would pull the chariot eagerly pawed the dusty stone floor of the tomb, and the slaves began pulling the chains which would open the gate. Oh, I am unprepared for this battle. Let's not auto-resolve because we'll end up losing a bunch of units. You interrupted my story, Hotep. And the slaves began pulling the chains which would open the gate of the tomb. Dun dun dun. I am actually quite intrigued to know what's going to happen. I never finished this story. I just read to see if it was, of decent quality, and I do believe it is. So kudos to you. Okay. Oh wow. We have a fairly significant number of men. And I didn't get to recruit any of my new units, you sons of a gun. I'm just going to corner camp. Corner camp with my units. I have artillery, they don't. I have better archers. I have you. Probably will hide my chariots out here somewhere. If I can. Don't know if they can be hidden actually. I will have this other lot form a slightly different defensive line so I can sacrifice the garrison forces quicker. It's not a bad idea. Who have I left out there? That would have been no problem. Start battle. Pause. Okay, do that. Okay. Do that. Do that. Keep Settra out in front. Keep the Necrotech a little bit behind. War Sphinx, you come here. Okay, you lot kind of do that. In fact, is that even worth it? No, let's just not mess around. Let's just go full corner camp. I don't even care.
Settra the Imperishable.
Settra the Imperishable. I don't have any... God, I wish I had my bloody Shatti. Are you thinking you're all that? You're skeleton warriors. Do you have a bit of cavalry? I don't think we're too worried about that though. Got my crappy Necrotech. Decent tomb guard. These guys are alright. I mean, they are 70 armor now because of the upgrades. Oh, they've got the same though. We will defeat you. Settra will defeat you. What's this? Tomb Swarm. How can they cast Tomb Swarm? Am I missing something? Oh wait, is it a province? Oh, that is going to be bad for my corner camp. Oh Jesus. Hopefully they've only got one. I don't know how it works. Hear the screams. Love that. They don't really have any archers at all, do they? I'm very nervous about this tomb swarm actually. It would do a hellish amount of damage to me. You guys really standing with your backs. Idiots. Just charge them. It's fine. I mean, you can see me, so just walk slowly. It's fine. I haven't got too much to worry about here. How much do I have? Yeah, just stick that. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh well. Oh, you killed a couple. Oh no, you haven't killed any. Amazing. Okay, if you can come back here, that'd be great. Okay, I think I'm going to start controlling this. Oh my god, Tomb Swarm. Oh. Oh, it's hellish, man. It's Hatep himself. Okay, if you guys can run. Yeah, we don't care about you though, so if I can get my spawn. If the War Sphinx can just keep them occupied over there, I will stick Vortex on them. Come on, buddy. Nice. Could do more. Are you going to run into it? No, not quite. Okay, stick that on. So use that. Come on, guys. Okay, you need to stop firing. Firing on that. Great. Oh, Christ. Why are you fighting there? Okay, come on, buds. Oh, you should not be in there. Crappy cover that you are. Okay, they attempt to run away. That's good. Where are you? If you can get there, that'd be great. If you can stick another vortex in there, it's fine. I need you out of there, bud. You're trapped. Ah, this bloody Tomb Swarm, man. Killing me, this Tomb Swarm. Literally. Okay, can you go after Hatep, please? This isn't going that well for me. Honestly. Okay, if you can come down here now, please. Got this sorted out. Stick on them. Come on, bud. Charge them. They're hurting. Tomb Guard. Okay, I now have my Ushati. I think we're quite there yet, though. I think I'll move out to attack this lot. Once I've dealt with them. Get you down here as well, I think. Come on, get out. Warriors are rallying. Kill Hatep. Cast physical resistance on the Tomb Guard. No, kill Hatep. Okay, if you can get into the back of them, please. Settra. Yeah, I'm going to lose units here. That is frustrating. Come on, buds. crumbling as well. Very frustrating. Okay, you can get there. You get there. Settra, you get there. You stay with them. You get there, you may as well come up a little bit as well. Tomb Swarm is killing me again. It's been an ultimate nightmare, the Tomb Swarm. You know what, just get straight in there. Settra, you just do the same. You get up the back there. In fact, Settra, can you aim? Come on, lads.
My orders enacted.
Kill, kill, kill. Come on, guys. Let's do some damage here.
Settra the imperishable.
Man, I did really badly in this. Quite disappointing. Come on. Deal with this. Yeah, you'll be fine in there. Be really careful here, actually. Go after the Tomb Prince, would you? Come on, fire them back. Come up. With the exception of you, if you can also come up. Well, after that, unit has been wiped out. Let's see, Shapti, I believe. Oh, come on. Come on, you're all crumbling. I'm not sure I agree with that. This was a terrible battle, folks. I am sorry. Jesus. Stop fighting. Settra, you need to be careful, bud. You'll hopefully do quite a lot of damage here. Did you will? I need Settra to get away from Tomb Prince, though. You to go after that, if possible, as well as you. You also need to be careful a little bit.
Settra the imperishable.
Oh, you little buggers.
Never tire.
Go after him.
Foul wind.
It'd be the end of the world if I lost that guy, to be fair, but bit annoying.
Settra the
Wakajuf would also be annoying. Come on, hurt them. You're not getting caught out, are you? Settra's getting caught out. He's about to break. Oh my god.
animals.
No.
Forward.
Come on. Okay, you guys need to stop firing. Okay, they're crumbling now. Good. Jesus, that was close. The curse is on me now, isn't it? Okay, if you can go fire into them. Come on, kill them. It's a long episode, sorry folks, but I never expected to do so badly in this battle. Oh. You're crumbling though. You can get in one, please. Come on. Enemy lord is wounded. Okay, War Sphinx. And you lot go after the other one. Okay, charge. Completely break them, come on. That's what I thought. Go for it. Man, that was far. I suppose they did almost outnumber me 2-1. Bit frustrating though. Come on, lads. You know, you killed a couple there, didn't you? You must be bloody terrified. You might be undead, but look at this. You're lining up. Ridiculous. Okay, go after the crit ghouls as well. Presumably going to run away. No, you just committed Harry-Carry before it ended. Well, that was an unexpected battle, and I lost a lot of men. I think I lost 2 units in there. I mean, let's be honest here, nothing really matters to. I'd be terrified. I'd be annoyed if I lost my War Sphinx, or my Flockjoff, or my sorry, I had to yawn there. Or what's this called? The Casket of Souls. But nothing else really. You did a lot of work. Well done, guys. Look at this. Okay, let us actually get. Bucket it. So I won't start reading again. It will be the end of the episode after this turn is finished, but let's just finish it out. That was a surprisingly hard fight. Got a new regiment of renown, which is very nice. We've quest issued for golden idols, gemstone and marble. We killed in battle. Construction costs. We got a new skeleton archer. Regiment of renown. Okay, that's all fine. Okay, so we got our Ushati. We have our new archer. We lost our spear unit, didn't we? Should we just recruit a normal spear unit just now? And what else did we lose? I think we lost one of our basic infantry. Yes, we did. Okay, let's recruit one of these guys instead. Actually, no, let's recruit you instead. Okay, we can perform. No, we're not interested in you. Oh yeah. Oh, next turn. Okay, and we will also get. Oh, what do we want? Got so much stuff. That's pretty good. Nothing yet. Yeah, I suppose we should recruit there. You are on the move.
Fire on them.
Oh god, I have to be a wee bit
Do
careful
you
here.
take me for a churl?
I do take you for a churl, you son of a gun. Okay. Okay, I think that's us finished on this. Let's just try one last go at the trade with Clan Scryer, maybe? Greybeards. Trade agreement.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Do you want to give me military access just so I don't piss you
Don't
off?
think so.
Oh. 200? It's not bad for me, that. And what about Knights of Origo?
Protector, the lady
You not
grants
fancy
you
some
safe
trade?
passage in the-
Absolutely
No.
not.
Okay, well, we're making friends with the dwarfs. You do have gold mine. A watch room. Really? That's gold? Oh, golden idols, of course. Do I have access to that already, though? Yeah, I do. So I'm quite happy to just actually take cash from this trade. That'll hopefully go up over time. Anyway, we'll call it there. So thank you very much for joining me again on this themed Settra and the Throne of Souls campaign. I do hope I see you for the next one. Please remember to like and subscribe, and thanks again.